Season 3, round number 19, Brazil. Billy has already won the championship, so basically it's decided, but the battle for P2 and P3 continues to rise up, with Sergeant Sway being in P4 in the championship, and also there are around five people who can still get P3 in the championship. So let's get into this. I'm just gonna link the stream to the chat. So we are on the way. We have 14 drivers in. Also, we don't have Cloudy Balloons, who is in Colchester. I'm still linking the stream. So here, Brazil is one stop, obviously, if it won't rain, as there's a pretty high chance that it's gonna rain. Obviously it is Brazil, so everything can happen. Maybe we will see something like 2008 is that clock quote and stuff. But now we're just waiting for load into qualifying. Let's see how will it rain in quali. The long awkward wait. It is raining in qualifying, so it is going to be a tough qualifying for our drivers today. I'm not sure if it's going to dry out or something. The rain seems kinda light-ish, but it's heavy light, like something like that. It's raining, and no one have gone out on track here. Pretty sure Dave Hayes is gonna be the first one to go out. Yep, I was right. Dave Hayes is always the first out on track. He goes out on the intermediate compound, leaving the pits very cautiously there, doesn't want to crash his front wing. Obviously the pit exit is very tricky, also the entry is hard to get right, so definitely drivers will have to keep an eye on that one. The track seems pretty okay. I think it's gonna dry out. I mean, look at the skies, the clouds, looks decent. Also the Twin Towers are there. The track seems pretty... There's a line drying up, but it still is well in the intermediates. There's a whole tree, or the tree of death, coming into this tricky corner now. Will he take a flat? No, he won't. Dave is a cautious driver, but he's also very consistent. He's also in the battle for P3, so he needs a good result to do anything, as the people are inviting me to play Fortnite, but nah, priorities bro. And here we go, Dave Hayes starting his lap with just about 10 minutes to go from quali, braking nice and late for turn 1, missing the apex a little bit there. Turn 2 now, cars coming out of the pits, that may cause problems. Mesclus is coming up, and oh, that was very close. It was a big moment from Dave, as he is now arriving to New York. Probably New York is going to let him through, but there's yellow flags in sector 2. But we can't check that, as we are on board with Dave coming into this tricky double right-hander. He can get very good lately, but still gonna do. Hello Lewis, congratulations on your esports company. Dave is now getting so much dirty air from New York there. That's gonna cost him some time. I think Dave won't be happy about that. New York is just a bit optimist from him. But now he's gonna get a bit of a slipstream here, Dave. And let's see these two. And it's a 121.0. I don't think that is gonna be anywhere near a decent lap time. Let's continue watching Nigel, or even Golsey. Golsey, oh, he logged up there. This is not a great lap. Only Flavel though. Oh, Billy with a 119.9. That is a very good lap now. Only Flavel 21.5 probably was not a great lap from him, as we expect. Oh, Billy's into the ball! Billy's balled it! Oh, and there's a Renault balled it! Hungry Temple's balled it! The scenes! What's happening? Billy on pole balled it, and then behind him, Hungry Tadpole's also bottling it. This is carnage! Just in the beginning of the qualifying. That's gonna hurt him, and also Wally Flower having a big moment there. Wow. Cars are broken here. Flying Connor also on a lap. Let's see what he can do. Very cautious on the throttle. Slippery than that, obviously. Also yellows is sector 2 wide on the New York, also 21.3. I mean, if the conditions won't get any better, I think Billy may even get pole that quick. And with that pole, was definitely was a huge pole job from him. And then, or at least, maybe he got taken out by Mesclus, but Flying Connor does a 20.1. That is a very good lap from the young Finn. Let's go on board with Astronaut. He is on his outlap as he gets a huge moment there, but Sergeant Sway, with his absolutely greatest of all time helmet on his head, he does a 119.4. I'm pretty sure I can say that's a 19.5 there. So 1000 into the 119.4 as he continues to do another lap. Let's see if he can improve here in Interlagos. Oh, missed the apex there a little bit. Still managing to tweak the car on the apex. Going on the drying line. Missing the apexes, and there, that has lost him a few tenths as he backs off from his lap. Let's watch Astronaut now. Oh, Astronaut's big moment from him. What a save from the young Finn. What a save from Astronauty. Oh, and another one. And another one bites the dust. Oh, big moment there from Astronauty. That definitely was a very good catch there twice. Now he just needs to concentrate on his driving, not make any more mistakes. As Flying Connor have improved. Summer smash of Ollie, says Anthony Bill. Oh, who's that Ferrari? Oh, it's Ollie. Oh, it's Ollie. Well, Anthony, there it goes for you. Pretty sure, Anthony, you are Nakaro? You're Nakaro, right? Nakaro 69 you are. Must be right. But let's go on board with... Who was that? Who's that? Flying Connor there. Oh, you're Cloudy, oh yeah, fuck's sake, sorry. Rip me. Should have realized you. I mean, Ollie's in P5, so... Oh, let's definitely drive through. Because we have now Billy. It's not Billy going out on track as he has retired. Let's go on board with New York now. He has been up by 2 tenths in the first sector. Let's see what he can do. He can put in the second sector, coming into the long left-hander, taking it very cautiously, but well done for him. 5 tenths up. This may be a pole time here in Interlagos, as we now only have 3 minutes and 30 seconds left from quali. Wow, this quali have gone quickly as he is just passing Flying Connor, the bigger team driver, as it's a 19.595. Now he's not having enough fuel to complete another one, but I think his first sector has been very decent so far. I mean, you're just gonna run out of fuel. I think this is a bit stupid. Yeah, that was a bit stupid from New York there. He's definitely not gonna be able to put in another lap. But let's go on board with Astronauti. He hasn't set a lap yet. Oh, he got a big moment there on the braking. There must be something wrong with his front brake bias as he loses it again. Yo, he is putting in a decent show in qualifying already. Oh, and another one, and he can't save that because the steering model is absolute shit. I'm pretty sure New York barely can go up the hill. No one really out on track. Sergeant's Way. Just gonna start his lap, I'm pretty sure. This is gonna be one of his last laps. Let's go on board with him here. Coming into turn 3, very tricky corner to lose it. Keeps it on the apex there beautifully. That Williams is storming down the straight, 300 kilometers per hour is well past, as his yellows in sector 2, but this is not gonna affect him as he gets a big moment there. And Heroic Void, not sure who you are. As now Sergeant Ray is coming into the long left-handers. It's still pouring down the right as he really takes that corner. Here we go, last corner, real corner. Gets it right there. You probably won't lose it here because the downforce of these 2017 cars are huge. Here we go, we'll cross the line. What's it gonna be? It is not gonna be an improvement. It is 1.5 tenths down. So this is gonna be Sergeant Ray's last lap here in Interlagos. But let's move on as New York is still trying to go back into the pit. Feels bad now. Yes, I can admit Claudio Bernoulli is a good driver, or if he is not good, he is decent, by far decent. He is a great driver. That's all I can say. As Flying Connor gets a big moment there. But let's go on board with our pole man here. Can he improve? If he can, then by how much? It's obviously braking nice and cautious. ILR. And here we go, Sergeant's Way now, coming down the back straight, home straight. What's his time gonna be? Is it gonna be an improvement? Yes, it will. What is it? Oh, 19.1 from Sergeant's Way. A very good lap. I think this is gonna be pole if Flying Connor can't improve. Here we go, the young Finn coming down this home straight. what will his time be? It is gonna be a 1:8:19.4. He just improves by 2 tenths, and that is gonna leave him 3 tenths behind Sergeant Sway, as Astronauti is on a lap, I think. Oh, not anymore. Oh, there's a Red Bull flying. And that is gonna mean, and that's gonna be the end of Astronautis qualifying. Big bottle drop from him. Let's hope the race won't be such bottle drop for some drivers. As Dave Hayes finishes P6. And then here are the qualifying results. Sergeant Sway takes pole by 19.1, Flying Connor second, New York third, Ollie Flevel fourth, Billy fifth, sixth Dave Hayes, seventh Strike Gamer, eighth Golsey, ninth Samadhi, 10th Nigel, 11th Mesclus, 12th Mixter, 13th Astronauti, 14th Hungry Tadpoles, down by 15 seconds. Coming into the race, will it rain though? That's a good question there. It's not raining. It's very overcast. Oh god. There was a car there, flying almost. Now we're just waiting for the start. There's this Golsey, the Ferrari behind Dave, and I don't know who the other runner is. One is Hungry Tadpoles, but the other one, it's Right Gamer. Yes, I got it right. So here we go, starting now our grid. Formation lap, of course, is on. Let's just see what tires are people gonna start on. And here we go then. Sergeant Sway on the super soft, so is Flying Connor, and New York follows this super soft strategy as well. Only Flevel, the first guy who risks soft. Billy in 5th on the super soft compounds. Dave in 6th with the soft compound. Striker Gamer is on the softs as well. Golsey on the supers. Samadhi is on the softs. Nigel XO, and from there on, Mesclus, Mixer and Astronauti are on super softs. As the only guy who has been disqualified from the formation lap is Cloudy Buns. He must have had contact, or maybe he didn't start it. And now Sergeant Sway and Flying Connor. Fuel wise, not sure. New York underfueled by quite a margin. Samadhi with a big amount of fuel there, and now Sergeant Sway rounding up in P1 there. I'm not sure if P1 is the best place to start with. There's quite a big hill there where P1 starts, so you may see an overtake into turn 1. But here we go, we are just waiting on the start now. Here we go then. It's 5 and it's 5 red lights. And away we go for the Brazilian Grand Prix just now, okay. Sergeant Sway comes, gets away with the two Tauruses side by side. Only Flevel also side by side. Billy gets pushed off wide. The two Tauruses having a disaster behind. Let's just see, watch them, as there's nothing happening up front. Oh, there's a Golsey. There's Golsey going wide as well. There. Oh, it's 3 wide. It's 3 wide. Samadhi, Dave, and Golsey, and Nigel XO uses the back end there. as they phases into P7. He lost the position to his starting place. Striker game a very good start from him. Moved up 2 places. And now let's watch Flying Connor hunting down Sergeant Sway here on lap 1. Let's see what he can do. Sergeant Sway loses the backhand. Flying Connor gonna take a look up the inside into the fast corner. No, he's gonna think of it better. And now Rich Revs, here they come into turn 1. Also Ollie Flavel getting attacked from Billy, but that is not gonna be an attempt yet, I don't think. But let's watch Flying Connor now, putting it up the inside of Flying Connor. Here we go, up the inside goes Flying Connor. What a dive bomb there. What a move from the Flying Connor there. Round the outside, he tries to keep it clean, but he can't overtake Sergeant Sway. Good defending from him, but now Ollie Flavel on the back of Flying Connor and Sergeant Sway. Now Ollie braking late, maybe trying to make a move from round the outside on the super softs. He makes a switchback move. It is up into P2. So is Billy. Billy trying to get up to P3, trying to compromise his. Oh, they're side by side coming into this corner, turn 6, I think. Round the outside goes Billy. That is a very good move, and Billy's actually gonna do the move. Billy's gonna do the move. What a lap he is. Flying Connor down into P4. Has a terrible lap too. Here in Interlagos, a Striker Gamer is now in P5. He may even want to hunt down Flying Connor if he can, but New York is all over the back of Striker Gamer. Can he make a move though into turn 1 as Billy is... Oh no, Billy isn't. Well, let's go. New York won't make a move into turn 1. He's gonna think of it better. Striker Gamer in opening the DRS. That is gonna hurt New York. He is not gonna be able to make a move, will he? No, he stays back. That was a smart decision from him, as now Astronauti is up into P11 as he locks up into turn number 4. And his front wing seems a bit unhealthy, I can say, as now New York is all over the back of Striker Gamer. Even he's pushing him through these corners. New York now getting a bit frustrated, but Ollie is also gonna get frustrated by Billy. Billy's gonna do him round the outside. Billy makes the... Oh, Billy tries from round the outside, and Ollie goes a bit wide. Oh, Ollie balled that kinda bad. It was a bit too brave from Ollie. Those softs definitely are not capable of braking that late into that corner, but now will Ollie make it 3 wide? Billy in P2, Flying Connor P3, Ollie P4, and Ollie loses the backhand. Wow, what a catch from Ollie. Struggling through this lap 4, Ollie is. And now Billy is up into P2 now. He will be defending from Flying Connor as Striker Gamer defends well against New York there. And now Flying Connor is... Ollie seems to be falling back kinda a bit. He shouldn't really fight these super soft guys on the soft. He should just be quiet and stay a bit back and grab the popcorn, because this is going to be a good battle between the top 3. Here we go, Flying Connor now opening the DRS. Billy won't have DRS yet. Flying Connor now opening the DRS. That DRS is wide open on that Red Bull. Billy goes fastest on lap 4 now, coming into lap 5. Oh, that was a corner cut from Flying Connor. That is gonna hurt him in the end. And now Ollie Flavel is falling back quite a bit. New York still can't get past Striker Gamer as they face is in P7 as Mescalis have been overtaken by Mix. The Mescalis has something with his front wing. Sergeant Sway gets a 3-second time penalty on lap 3. Wow, this is that was very unexpected from Sergeant Sway, and now Billy is in P2, just 6 cents behind Sergeant Sway. Sergeant Sway, he's gonna be easily passing Sergeant Sway in the end, if not on track, but in the result. Flying Corner also P3, Oliflago falling back around the second lap, or a bit less. Flying Corner now opening the DRS, Billy also opening the DRS as the yellows in sector 1. There's gonna be Samadhi or Gozi, never mind, because here we have this small astronaut moves up one place, and there is Gozi. Gozi and Samadhi have collided. Gozi's thing is not so healthy. It's going kinda slow. Let's see the puncture now. Never mind, let's move to Billy. Billy really hunting down Sergeant Sway. He seems to be the quickest one in this race as well. The guy is an absolute beast. He's been dominating ERL F3 this whole season. Won the championship back in USA where he got disqualified, but now in Brazil he seems to be bouncing back, also showing his results besides the World Championships. Now Billy opening the DRS, he's not going to be able to make a move as Astronauty retires. Astronauty lost it, or I'm not sure what happened there with Astronauty, but he has retired from the session. That was a kind of big crash, I think. His wheel was well off his car. And then Goldie just said in the chat, Mesclus retire, as Goldie can barely miss Astronauti's car, but now Billy is within 5 tenths, well within 5 tenths. He's hunting down Sergeant Sway like mad. Flying Corner also keeping up with him, and the guy Oliflago, who was falling back for quite a few laps, now he seems to be maintaining the gap between the big ones. Probably Sergeant Sway's tires are falling back a bit. Billy now hasn't got too much fuel, Billy. Same with Flying Corner, so that's gonna hurt them, I think, in the end of the race. But Billy really pushing like an animal here, but he just can't get past Sergeant Sway. As Sergeant Sway, as I say that, Sergeant Sway makes a mistake. Billy is now within 2.5 tenths there, opening the DRS. Will Sergeant Sway go defensive, or Billy is gonna throw it up the inside? Oh no, he will throw it up the inside, Billy. Sergeant Sway goes off track. Billy from round the outside, coming into the double left-handed turn 5 and 6. This is a very dangerous place. Braking nice and late. Sergeant Sway there on the inside. Billy a bit aggressive there from it, and they tap. Sergeant Sway goes for a late braking move-ish there, as Billy gets a bit loose there because they again tap, and that is going to help Flying Corner. Now Flying Corner trying to get past Sergeant Sway now round the outside. He can't pull the move, but now here he goes into this main straight now. Sergeant Sway is already within 6 cents. He still will have DRS, I'm pretty sure, yes he will, but Flying Corner is right on his back, as Striker Game is still only 4 tenths behind New York, but this top 3 battle is insane. Flying Corner there, falling down a bit, but still 110 turn 2 is not his favorite corner. The Sergeant Sway goes for a move around the outside. He can't pull it off, but now he's got the better, and he made a beautiful switchback move. Billy goes defensive there, and there's no space for 2 cars there. Sergeant Sway was planning to make a move there, but that's a no from Billy. And now Billy is getting pressurized by Sergeant Sway as Ollie What happened to Ollie there? A bow job? Oh, Cloud is gonna be happy. Cloudy is gonna be well happy. He's down by 40 seconds from the leaders. It's gonna Ollie there. Now Sergeant Sway. He is very, very close to Billy. Oh, Flying Corner goes a bit deep into turn 1. These turn 1 and turn 2 combinations are not his best corners, but Sergeant Sway on the back of Billy now within a 2/10 goes from round the outside, braking late as hell, and he goes onto the grass as Billy not forcing him wide, but that was clean racing from them. Sergeant Sway gets very close to Billy's gearbox. This may even be an accident if they don't watch out. There's Flying Corner now. He's just watching them race. As I say that, he almost makes a move, and there's yellows in sector 2. I ain't sure who's that. Oh, it's Sergeant Sway lost it. Sergeant Sway tires are well gone. He lost it. Sergeant Sway is now within 3 seconds to Billy. Wow. Or 2.3 to Billy. So he's lost the 2 seconds there. It's not so good for Sergeant Sway. And now he just needs to carry on. Maybe catch up or something. Now let's watch somebody coming down this main straight. Mixer is also there, but somebody is attacking Mesclus here as the DRS is wide open for somebody. Mesclus goes he won't go defensive, but somebody tries to make a move on Mesclus. Oh god, he's lost it. Oh god. Well, it's a Ferrari disaster class there. Last. And then, yeah, Ollie, I think I didn't see what happened to Ollie. Yes, he gets a huge moment there. Yeah, I didn't see what happened to Ollie. I think he lost maybe the backhand. And then he crashed his front wing. And he pitted for the supers. Because I can't imagine how he was 40 seconds down the leaders. As Flying Corner decides to pit, so does Billy, and so does Sergeant Sway actually. As the laughing faces coming from cloudy balloons there, it's a bit evil from him. As Sergeant Sway, yes, now we're all coming out of the pits. Mesclus and Mixed are just coming into the pit, and now Ollie, I mean Ollie is, he just pitted and he's still like he's 16 seconds behind Billy, the leader. And Sergeant Sway gets another penalty. So Sergeant Sway is, I'm not gonna jinx it, but Sergeant Sway is basically out of this battle for P1, as those 2 penalties are not so healthy if you want to win a race, especially not on the 12th lap. Striker Gamer in New York into the pits. I mean, Striker Gamer couldn't, sorry, I don't know why did I press that. Striker Gamer couldn't carry those softs for long enough. He picks for supers, so he may go, oh, he gets big moment there. He may go soft, super soft. That seems like a decent strategy, 2-stopper, and everyone's on a 2-stopper, so I don't know why I said it's a 1-stop, then it's a 2-stop for these guys. And Billy now on the back of Dave Hayes. Dave has not pitted yet. So Dave is probably gonna pull into the pits this time, but Billy really wants to get past him. Throws it up the inside, makes the move nice and tidy. Dave has no weapons to defend but his car. But it's Scheiss anyways because it's a McLaren. Flying corner is gonna get DRS from Dave Hayes. That's actually gonna help him quite a lot of catching up to Billy now. He's gonna get like a good 2/10 in the straight. And now Dave moves into the pits. Why it's gonna be and now only just past somebody. There, team orders there. Then for Force India, Dave pits for the super soft compounds there. So he is following the alternate strategy recommended by Jeff. As Ollie gets a 3-second time penalty. That was a filthy corner cut from him. And now strike again on the back of New York still. New York heavily into the pits. He pitted for softs. That's alternate. Strike again pitted for sweeps. That's also alternate. And let's watch these two battle it out for P4. And they're almost the same on fuel. Kinda low, to be fair. Let's just watch these two until I am going to take a little bit of a break. I'm going to be back in 1 or 2 minutes. Here we go, we are back for the Interlagos Grand Prix, I was about to say, but pretty sure this is the Brazilian Grand Prix, but never mind. Striker Gamer is all over the back of Strikes New York. He's gonna open the DRS. But they face, oh, they've collided! Oh, Dave and somebody, but now let's watch Striker Gamer. Whoa, what happened there? Dave threw it up inside and just didn't quite work out there. Well, let's watch now Striker Gamer. He can't really make a move on New York. It's not like if he would be struggling, but definitely not looking like he is about to make a move. But here, he catches a lot in the second sector. Obviously those super soft really give him a big advantage. But then in the last and the first one, it doesn't really give you a big advantage, as now Mixer spun it and that's a front wing there. Or at least spin. But now Striker Gainer seems to be closer than ever on New York 66081, opening the DRS. New York has nothing to defend here. He's gonna take the outside line, but that is, oh, he goes back from the outside, but Striker Gainer is gonna strike past New York, and that is gonna mean Striker Gainer is going to have the position for now, but New York is coming back with the DRS. Will he go up the inside? No, he's gonna choose the outside, but Striker Gamer blocks him nice and tight, and now Striker Gamer's gone a bit wide. New York may try it from around the outside. No, he won't. He's gonna lift a little bit. He doesn't make that too dangerous. Here we go, New York throwing it up the inside into turn 6. Very well planned move, but the Striker Gamer is going to defend that out. New York now really pressurizing Striker Gamer. Striker Gamer is definitely keeping an eye on his mirrors, but now it seems to be over as Striker Gamer is pulling away a bit, and now the gap is more than 6 tenths. New York still going to open the DRS, but it's not really gonna affect anything. Just maybe a tenth or two. As New York took the turn 1, turn 2 better, but can't really do anything against the super softs. And now nothing's really happening on track, to be fair. Only Travel nice and silent, catching up to New York. Sergeant's Way catching up to Flying Connor. Flying Connor falling back from Billy. And nothing's happening at the moment. Let's try again, there's a massive movement there. New York is now in lead mix. This is going to be interesting in the end, how these strategies will work out, as everyone is going to bid for the supers in the end, I think. I mean, Striker was on the softs, he bidded for the supers. If we take 13, 10, 10, or 13, 12, 12, he's gonna carry supers until the end, and New York bidded for softs, supers, and then soft supers. They're all the same strategy, but in different pit stops. And now Gozy all over the back of Mescalus. Gozy is throwing it up the inside. Mescalus picks very late there. Gozy can't make a read yet. But now Gozy gets the better run out of turn 2 there, and he is gonna make it look easy. Mescalus can't do anything. Will he get it up the inside there? No, he won't, but he really gets close to his gearbox there, as Mescalus can't do anything now against Gozy, as Sergeant Way is now within a second. Flying Connor as Ollie Flavel comes into the pit. He's made a mistake, I'm pretty sure he lost just a second there. So he is going to bid for the soft compound, and I don't think it's gonna be. Was it mediums, or it's just like that game absolute going glitch fest? Pretty sure it's where I saw mediums there. Maybe like blindness. Oh, dear. Getting very close. Trying to gain about Sergeant's Way. Oh, just anything there as I switch. Sergeant's Way versus Flying Collar. Let's watch these two battle it out. Sergeant's Way has now advantage of PRS and rich revs. He has the more fuel, and he's gonna throw it from the outside. He goes, oh, when they collide. None of them have damage, but that's definitely gonna hurt Sergeant's Way a little bit. That can't overtake Flying Corner there. So he goes just a little bit. It's kind of fancy. Or kind of fancy is ripping there. And now New York is trying to get idea what these two are doing. They're putting a very good show. As we arrive, we have passed halfway through the race by 3 laps. Somebody gets a 5 second stop. now flying corner. Oh, I missed it. Sergeant raised up into P2. Flying corner is now P3. As flying corner is falling back a little bit. He's gonna get the arrest though. Well, I mean, he is not gonna be able to make any move. So New York won't be able to make a move as well. So race seems to be calming down a little bit after this lit bustle. As now New York is all over the flag of strike gaming here. And I guess nothing's happened. People can make a move. That's such a mistake. The dirty air is just ridiculously affecting these drivers. As I am pretty sure that we're gonna have a car reveal today. As now we're just spectating New York. Let me just check this. New York goes up the inside there. Striker Gamer can't defend there as New York lets him back. That was a bit cheeky from what I can say. But no, we won't have any car reveals today. But we will have Red Bull on February 19th, so I'm pretty sure it's Monday. So now Strike Gamer comes into the pit for a set of super soft compounds. He wants to maybe pull away from Strike Gamer. Strike Gamer now has to react. Look. New York now has to react, and now my voice is going. New York has to react to Striker Gamer's pit stop because Striker Gamer will get a kinda big gap as now Dayface just came out behind Striker Gamer. Striker Gamer will force him back. Don't pass Dave, says Striker Gamer probably right now, as Striker Gamer is just gonna strike today now. Now goes he into the pits. He's gonna put on the super soft compound as Olive level is now within 3 seconds to Striker Gamer. So New York hasn't pitted, so Ollie may get New York, and that would mean New York gonna be on the fresh super softs. So New York versus Ollie needed now, as Sergeant Ray is catching a bit, I think, to Billy. Not by much, but a slight gap between them. 3.8 seconds. It's easily doable with an undercut if Sway would pick this up. Now only is within a second to Dave Pace, as arrive on lap 25. Will any of the front guys pit? Yes, Sergeant Way goes for the undercut, as I said. So Sergeant is gonna get the super soft swell on Sergeant's car, and he's gonna be trying to maybe get like a 2 seconds on this lap, while Billy is out on those bad softs. As now here goes Sergeant's Way. Don't forget he has some penalties which is gonna ruin the fun there. Well, anyways, ooh, what was that? Well, anyways, let's go on board with Sergeant's Way. Can he overtake maybe Billy in the pits? That would be a huge masterclass of the strategy from Sergeant's Way if that would happen, or then the warnings and the penalties would come in and would come handy for Billy, as Billy goes into the pits, of course. And now Sergeant's Way is gonna just pray that something happens with Billy's pit stop. Let's see if anything is everything going well for Billy. Yes, everything seems to be okay. And here goes Striker Gamer. Sorry, pardon, Sergeant's Way. And Billy's gonna get him by. Did he actually even gain time? No, he lost around a second. It's not so much, but it's still much. So Striker Gamer, Sergeant's Way. Why am I saying Striker Gamer? So Sergeant's Way is gonna be left in P2, and now Sergeant's Way just gonna push. So he's gonna get a 3-second margin to Flying Connor. That's Flying Connor has a 3-second time penalty, and that's what now Gozy trying to make a move on Mr. 99, as Gozy has had an absolute disastrous race. So he had the pace, but this really hasn't helped him, as Mixer goes into the pits. And Flying Connor is also into the pits, and he is going to put on the, I'm pretty sure he's going to put on the super soft, get the super soft swell on. And now Billy is already got past Flying Connor, so I think Striker Gamer may get Flying Connor here. That would be interesting there. And Striker Gamer is going to get Flying Connor here. He's got it. Oh, he's not gonna get him. Well, it's definitely gonna be very close. And Ollie got New York. Ollie got New York there. So Ollie is up into P5. Striker Gamer is P4, just behind Flying Connor. I don't think Striker Gamer is going to be able to catch up to Flying Connor. Now Flying Connor is gonna gain 4 seconds on Sergeant, so I don't think that is gonna happen. But now New York on the back of Ollie Flavel Mixer lets them pass nice and tidy. New York wants to make an overtake on Ollie, going to make the move from around the outside. Ollie obviously defending there beautifully. New York won't go for a move, but Ollie will. Oh, it's been contact between them, and that was a bit weird from Ollie. He was kind of slow on the apex of that corner, and now we have a beautiful view there. That's actually so terrible. So oh, New York gets a 3-second time penalty. Oh no, this may cost New York P5 here, as New York now gonna try and go around the outside. No, he won't. He can't make the move. Ollie Flavel is putting in a defending masterclass there. Pulls to the outside there. New York is not gonna make an overtake there, but now he's got the better Ryan on Ollie, and that's a front wing for New York. I'm pretty sure Ollie blocked him there. Well, yes, the stewards will take a look at that. Now New York is ahead of Ollie, but he has massive front wing damage, and I'm pretty sure it was Ollie's fault. I'm pretty sure in that. I mean, New York pulled to the inside and Ollie moved on the braking. So that definitely was a bit filthy and dirty from Ollie, as I've set a new record of my voice going only in the 30th lap. I mean, normally it goes in on the 2nd lap of the race. What a time to be alive. But Ollie Flavel is not letting New York away with that front wing damage. New York understeering like an absolute boat there, like a huge yacht. Jesus. Oh, I don't know why I pressed that button always. Let's see, I have a huge lag spike there, or my screen just froze. Ollie does a weird move there, loses the backhand on the braking, as he is within 5, 6, 7, 8 tenths to New York. I don't think he's going to be able to make a move. I mean, if New York pulls away like that, hats off to New York. Front wing damage still pulling away. That would be a masterclass. But Ollie has two on penalty. New York has 1 penalty. So this is a fair battle there. So New York just needs to maintain the gap and defend against Ollie. Ollie though has fuel, but New York doesn't. Ollie goes with traps there. Yours is active there. You can see it on the bottom right. Ollie Flavel is gonna go for the move from around the outside. Can't quite make it, but New York will get affected by that front wing damage. Will Ollie go for a move here in turn to turn 6? No, he won't. He just putting the pressure well on New York. Now he's gonna pull to the outside there. That was very, very hairy. As Billy's made a mistake there. I'm pretty sure he just lost 2 seconds there to Mr. Sergeant. Ollie now within. Ollie seems to be quick, but I don't think he's gonna be able to make the move. His tires are well shredded at this point, although New York is like so understeering. Steve holding P7, but Ollie Flavel, will he make a move into turn 1? Yeah, no he won't. That seemed like a move from Ollie. He pulled back. Thinks of it smart. He always gets the better run here now. Yes, Isaac and Sanadi gets a 3-second time penalty. Ollie Flavel again from around the outside. This is the same as last lap. Just now Ollie goes wider than New York there. As now Ollie Flavel on the back of New York coming into turn 6. New York understeering, goes up the inside. Ollie does up the inside in turn 7 and they collided. New York goes well wide there, and Ollie is now front wing damage as well. Carnage there. And Ollie let New York back ahead. This is a kind of big fight between them, and now New York is probably just gonna pull away because now Ollie has front wing damage as well, so it's kind of equal, but obviously New York has the better tires. Sergeant Sway though, 1.1 seconds to Billy. This may be a battle between them, but now Ollie probably will fall back from New York there. As now New York has the RS now on Mixter, as Mixter will let them back nice and tidy. Mixter must be having very good fun behind these two. Such a lit battle, to be honest. And let me just take a look at the stops. No, sorry, the positions. Wow, Billy moved up 4 positions considering his start position. That was very good. That's very good from him. So, strike game. build up 3 positions, another masterclass from him. And now, oh, the level, he really is struggling now. As we approach now, almost to the penultimate lap, as Ollie just can't do anything against New York. New York has the advantage of the tires. Flying corner gets a 3-second time penalty, and I'm not sure if Striker has a time penalty. If not, then Striker may be in for a podium as he has a penalty, but Flying corner has 2, I'm pretty sure. Yes, Flying corner does have 2. And if Striker Gamer catches 2 seconds to Flying corner, he may be on for the number 3 as Ollie Flavel has fought quite a bit to New York there. He's now in rich, he is all in now in these dead stages of the race. Oh, he goes very wide out of that swooping left-hander. His front wing damage really is affecting him by a decent margin, as now he is down by 7/10 on New York, as Billy and Sergeant Sway are almost within 1 second, but well, obviously they can't battle it out as we are in the penultimate lap. Ollie Flavel, he is now or never, I think. New York seems to be not defending, he's not expecting a dive bomb from Ollie. That would be a bit dirty from Ollie, as New York seems to be handling the front wing damage very well. I mean, Ollie is just struggling a bit, but New York's just kind of getting one of those corners right. But also Ollie, in some of the corners, he gets them pretty right with the front wing damage. This shows how skilled these drivers are. As Ollie Flavel is now coming through again, goes a bit wide. It's Mescos retires. That was a decent spot to retire there. From what I can see, as you come up to the last lap now, Sergeant's Way is within 1 second to Billy, but nothing will happen there. But let's just watch Ollie Flavel, as Ollie is now. This is his one of his last chances here. As Mixter gets a 3-second time penalty, and Ollie come past now New York there. I mean, surely he is down within 6-7 tenths. That's surely a no from Ollie from now on. If New York won't make a mistake, Ollie will get P6. But New York seems to be being quite slow in the swooping right hander as Billy finishes. So we've got our winner of round number 19, Interlagos. Billy is gonna come home, win the Grand Prix with his Toro Rosso. Big gap to Sergeant Sway, 7 seconds. Third's gonna be Flying Connor. Fourth is gonna be Striker Gamer, a very good finish from him. New York will finish P5, Ollie Flavel will finish P6. Dave Hayes is going to finish P7. Gozy. That's how F1 cars are made. Look at that. Look at that. Some romantic action in Valentine's Day. Not quite, but hey ho. So Gozy will get P8. P9 is gonna be Mixter, and 10th is gonna be Mascras. But here they are coming for the podium, the drivers. This is gonna be Billy on top, second Sergeant Sway, and third is going to be Flying Connor. The Red Bull and the Toro Rosso guys are definitely happy with that. It's a double podium for the team, as the poor producer is getting a bit wet there. As here are our drivers, and Billy wins the Grand Prix. Sergeant Spade is gonna come home in second. Billy also the only one to not get a penalty, so well done for him. So Billy P1, P2 Sergeant Spade, third Connor, fourth Striker Gamer, fifth New York, sixth Ollie, seventh Dave, eighth Golzy, ninth Samadhi, 10th Mixter, 11th Mesclus, and that's it. Mesclus DNF, but he completed 90% of the race distance, so guess it's alright. Just gonna invite Flying Connor, Billy, and Sergeant Sway. If my friend list loads, Billy, Sergeant Sway, wait, Flying Connor and Sergeant Sway. I'm gonna bit too much down. Yep, there we go. Invited all of our podium guys well into the party. So now we are just waiting for them to join. Let's hope everyone will join, as now we already have Billy in. Welcome, Billy. And now we're just waiting for Sergeant Sway and Flying Connor. As Sergeant Sway arrives, hello Sergeant. Not sure if Flying Connor is gonna join. Guess I'm gonna invite Striker Gamer then into the party, as he's also done a masterclass here in Brasilia. If my friend list would load, that would help a lot. There we go, Striker Gamer again, well invited to the party. And now we're just gonna wait him to join, and then we can start the podium interviews. Or not so podium, because Striker Gamer obviously finished in P4. But never mind, we won't wait for Striker Gamer, he's gonna join mid interviews then. Billy, how was your race today? Yeah, yeah, well done. And yeah, also your teammate had a very good battle with Ollie Flavel. That is definitely worth watching back. It was a very good battle between them, but let's move on. Sergeant Sway, how was your race? Yeah, we saw that you were very quick. Also in qualifying, you got pole position. The weekend seemed to be good for you, but the penalties screwed you over. Oh yeah, so that. I see Striker Game is not gonna join then. As Billy, how are you looking forward to Abu Dhabi? Is it a good track for you? And Sergeant, are you looking forward to Abu Dhabi? Oh, it's a demon track. And then time to break the bad luck then there. You are in the battle for P2, so you'll need to score some points and outscore Striker there. So yes, it is not gonna. I mean, it's gonna be hard for you if it's your demon track, but hope you will get enough practice in so that you won't bottle it. But anyways, thank you guys for watching, and these were the podium interviews and the stream, and see you next time.